Well, hello and welcome to the channel. Very cold morning, below freezing today for the first time. It's getting bright and sunny and it's starting to warm up a little. It's the 4th of November and it is 10 after 11 actually. I'm going to drive along through town and take you up to Rudyard Kipling's home so you can see where it is. I did do a little video 10 months ago. I believe it may be open today, so I was hoping that I could get to go in and do a little bit of filming, but who knows. So join me as we drive into town. I've just stopped to buy a lottery ticket. I'm feeling a bit lucky. Never usually win on those things, and feeling a bit better in health wise today. The cough is still there, but it's on its way out. I'll be glad when it's gone. So I'll catch you in a minute. I'll turn the camera around and we'll drive in, and I'll give you a little insight to where Rudyard Kipling and the home that he built here in the late 19th century called Naulakha. He did write the Jungle Book there and one or two other books, and he lost a young child. I think she was 7. She died of pneumonia. And he had a family feud with his brother-in-law next door, which contributed to him moving back to London. Let's go, let's talk no more, and let's get on the road and go and see Naulakha. Hopefully the leaves will be down. We'll be able to take a better look at the property than I did last time I was there. Because of the tree foliage, you couldn't see much. And let's keep our fingers crossed it's open. I'll see you up there. Okay, well, welcome to the drive. We're in New Hampshire. Just popped round after my first attempt to video film in the car, and utilised a bracket that I just bought to put my phone in the window on a suction cup. So this is a trial run. It may be a bit shaky, but you are limited to what you can video whilst driving. So we're just coming up to where that new proposed bridge is going to come across from Vermont, and there was a lot of activity this morning there on the site, and it won't be long now before they start construction. So we're up to 36 degrees, 4 above freezing. It feels warmer than that, to be truthful, and we are going to cross the bridge into Vermont, and Naulakha, Rudyard Kipling's home that he had built, is in the shape of a ship, and it's approximately 4 miles north of Brattleboro on Black Mountain Road. So this is the bit of construction that they've started. I hope this turns out okay, this video, and you can see there's a few bobcats and cranes and tree removal going on, and we're just got to wait for this truck in front, the Walmart truck, because he's got to move into the middle of the road to cross the bridge, because the outside is only 11 foot and he needs the 14-foot gap. So there he goes. So let's this is the first bridge, the old bridge I call it, and then we will go across the second old bridge and up into Vermont. I'll keep the camera rolling, and you can see Main Street, which is very historic. So here's the old bridge. Again, he's got to slow down and wait for traffic. So the colours of the leaves are very bright today. They won't be here much longer. And then we are getting notification that Snow is starting to form on the Great Lakes. It'll be over here before we know it, but we're all ready for it. So on the right is a rooftop place that's called Weatherstones now, and it's quite a nice restaurant. We go there on and off. We go across the railroad track here. This is Brattleboro Station, which will take you to New York City, I believe, and further. We're going to make a right here. I plan on going to New York City this winter. It's a 4.5-hour drive, but we take the train or drive down to Stamford, Connecticut, and then catch the train the last 40 minutes into the city. You don't want to be taking a car there because the parking it costs a fortune and it's hard to find. So let me turn the camera off, and I'll turn it back on when the lights turn green. Okay, we've got a green light, and if this tractor trailer doesn't squeeze me, that's a bit close, we can turn the corner. Well, that was a little too close for comfort. Okay, this is Main Street, downtown Brattleboro, Vermont. Very old, as I say, very historic. The tourists have a field day here. They come up from New York and Connecticut and down from Maine, and they find it very interesting. The shops are quite unique and very different. There is only one Brattleboro in the United States. You will hear towns like Springfield, and there tends to be a Springfield in all the states. They reuse the name, but not Brattleboro, because it was named after Colonel Brattleboro, or Colonel Brattle, I think his name was. So it's short and sweet. There's a lady on the right here called Penelope. She runs a British shop with all knickknacks and things. There's the Union Jack flag as we go by. I can get my HP sauce from there. She charges a fortune. So we go past the post office on the left, past a couple of churches and the bank. We come to the courtyard here, which is where the courts are, and it's a one-way system, takes me round, and we're gonna go past that today and go on to the Putney Road. Putney as in London. Got a few friends from Putney. So the Connecticut River would be on my right, and on my left would be all the setbacks where they do the ice fishing. And we're coming up on a place my friends Gina and Paul stayed at once. I think it was called the 40 House back then. Bed and breakfast. We'd never heard of it, but they enjoyed it and stayed there and had fun. So as you can see, I've got my phone tipped round to landscape because I didn't realise that in the upright position it's portrait only, and you get a big black screen when you're playing it back on a TV. I forgot all about that. There's so many things to remember while you're filming. Is this battery charged, and is this one working, and the wind noise, and it goes on and on, drives you crazy, but that's all part of the learning process. So here we go along the Putney Road, 35 mile an hour here. It's a part of town. We often come down to the Indian restaurant down here, the Masala House, and it actually has an oldie on my left coming up, which has been here a few years now and seems to be going well. And in a minute we're going to go over some lights and take a left on Black Mountain Road. So I'll let the camera roll as we come along. There's Audi on my left, just out of shot, and we go over these lights. We got some big car sales pitches here, Chinese buffets, endless food in America. It's it really is terrible to see all these kids across the world with no food, and here it's just, they must throw more food away here than some countries see in a lifetime. It's just the way it is. It gets to me a little bit as I get older. I tend to want to try and do something about it, but I don't know what you can do. Anyway, here's the lights. We're going to take a left after Black Mountain Square. Many years ago, when Rudyard Kipling lived here, he had the post office was here, the old post office, and he used to have his mail delivered, and they reckon it was quite a fiasco to see all his mail bags being delivered with all his mail. So this is Black Mountain Road. I may as well stay online and keep the video rolling, as it's not far up this road. As I say, I'm sorry about the shaking. It hasn't got much stabilization, so I'm reliant on the roads being smooth, but we'll see how it comes out, and I'm sure I can improve the quality of the video as I learn more. Please subscribe to the channel. I've got up over 100 now, and one of my videos is approaching 4,000 views. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. Thank you to anyone new that subscribed. Thank you to my old subscribers, and it's a slow game to get there, but we'll pursue it. So here's Black Mountain Road, continues. Actually, it becomes Kipling Road right now, and we're going to leave the blacktop in a moment, and it's going to become a dirt road, and we shall see Kipling's house. On my left is an international school. Maybe on the way back I'll be able to film it a little bit. It's let's get the name right, it's the World Learning Center, the Experiment in International Learning and Living. They come from all over the world to be trained, to be I guess chefs and all sorts of different occupations. So here we are, approaching the end of the road. It's a very nice area here. You can see the Connecticut River, I believe. It looks like the leaves are down, so we'll be able to get a glimpse of the house. The camera's going to shake a bit because we're on a dirt road now. There's nothing I can do about that. So I'll hook it up to my stick, the camera, in a moment, and we'll do a walk. And it's a beautiful day. It's getting warmer. It's up to 40 degrees now. Just passing a place called Just So Lane. Oops, a couple of potholes. And Kipling Road. I can see Naulakha on my left and his land. Another famous author used to come here, Arthur Conan Doyle, who did the Sherlock Holmes. He used to come and play golf with him here. He was a friend. It looks like it's open. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to drive in and see if it's open. I'll certainly drive up the drive as it's open. As I say, I don't know what reception we will get, but let's take you in. I've never done this before. Not open to the public private grounds. I'm gonna drive up and just ask them. I hope we don't get into trouble, but we can turn around and come back. Shouldn't think it's a big deal. I see some cars up there. We can ask them the viewing times, or if you can view. That's an old building there. I did see online today it said open, so that's quite confusing. Well, at least we'll get a shot of the house up close. There's a few cars here. I don't believe they charge to get in. So you can rent this home where the Jungle Book was written for a small fee. You can bring a family here and stay. I have been round it many years ago. Oh, there's a few cars here. I'll park up and go and see what's going on. There we are. There's a good shot of the back of Naulakha. So let me go and put my mask on and find out what's going on, and I'll report back. Okay, so we just had a chat with the lady who's in the home, and she kindly asked her boss if I could take a few pictures. So I'm just going to walk around the external property and show you a few pictures and see what you think. See you around the other side. Here we are at the end of the property. Again, thank you so much to Susan for giving me permission to film the property. That's very kind of you, and this is for my friends in the UK who watch my channel, and they will certainly appreciate you letting me take some pictures. So the grounds, I don't remember how many acres. I got a feeling it was 10, 11 when I read the info, but quite a view from here if we show you the mountain range over there, and that's the road down the bottom that I came up on. So very impressive. Let's go down the steps. I have to be quick because in a moment there's some people coming to have a meeting, so let me take you down the steps and show you the front of the property there. Doesn't that look wonderful? And one day maybe I can come back and take a few pictures inside. Okay, having a little bit of trouble with the camera here, but I'm just going to walk round to the end. Let me pan round and show you the views. There you go. Very good. And we'll just finish up by taking a shot of the other end of the property. Nice little balcony there. Don't know how many bedrooms it has. As I say, I did go in years ago and it was quite nice inside. So there's the other end. Sun's in my eyes, of course, if I move there. How's that? And then over here is another old building. Just there. Okay, that's all I've got time for today. Thank you, and thank you again, Susan. And it's been really cool to come up and take some pictures, and I'll get myself out of your way. Thanks again. Bye. Well, that's all today from Vermont. Hope you enjoyed the short clip. There's far too much information, numbers and information on Rudyard Kipling's home, when he came here, when he left, his daughters, the tragedies. I'll just leave you to Google all that. I've only got a few minutes to show you the place, and I didn't want to get into all the details. So I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, everybody. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. Thank you if you have. And a big warm welcome as I close to Susan, the Executive Director of the Trust. Thank you for letting me take some pictures. I very much appreciate it. I'll send you a copy over for you to see. And thanks again, and to all our staff for making me feel welcome. So it's bye for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.